Hey YouTube, it's Wisconsin Shoe Guy here, and today I'm here to talk about a very special pair of shoes. This is a pair of Tricker's Robert. This is a plain toe blucher, a hole cut blucher actually, where it's all made with one piece. They sew in the equivalent of a heel cap so that it has a little bit of style, but they don't mess with the hole cut blucher design on it. They do have the strap on the back, of course, which is very common. But it's all one piece of leather, and they tie these blucher pieces on there to add a little bit of something, and of course the tongue as well. Makes it a derby instead of like a hole cut Oxford. This is in this fabulous brown museum calf. And you know, there's a couple things about this that I want to point out. First of all, these trees from Tricker's are just absolutely outstanding. So you can see the finish here on the heel, and when you first look at it, you're like, oh, that's finished. That's kind of weird. How does that absorb? But look at this. This is unfinished. I have no idea what kind of wood it is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I wish I had 10 of these trees. They're just absolutely fantastic. If you know where I can get them, please let me know. This was a special promotion. I think I bought these from Petaware in the UK, and it was a special promotion where they came with trees just the day I bought them or something kind of weird. But Tricker's makes great shoes. These are unlined, and so this is brown museum calf. This is the only pair I've ever seen in brown museum. And then on the inside, you know, that feels just like a really, really high-end suede. So, you know, it's super comfortable. These are great for the summer. And they're great for the winter too. They really work as an all-weather shoe. Very easygoing, and you just got to be careful with the tree. You know, they're really fantastic. If you look at the construction quality, it's absolutely second to none. The way that they do the 360-degree welt, the stitching is relatively narrow. The depth inside the channel is pretty good. You can't feel it at all. The number of nails in the heel, I'm trying to make it so that you could see that. You know, some attention to detail and some time was spent in crafting these shoes. You know, I'm not an expert, but it really looks like that's a leather heel block and not a particle board one. They can't really tell. It's not like some where you can actually see the different pieces. They did a good job staining it, so you really can't. The welt seam here is pretty innocuous. So, you know, all in all, it's a pretty nice thing. The only fault on it is my fault, and I dropped something on the shoe on the first day that I wore it. So I haven't been able to get that out, but it's pretty innocuous by itself. So again, the stitching, just all pretty good. You know, you look at these details, you can barely see the stitches here, like you're not supposed to be able to, and here you can see them, and they're very fine. You know, all in all, you know, and even this little detail where they stitch in the heel cap, but it's actually the same piece of material. It's a nice touch, it's a little detail, and they do a nice job. So brown museum calf, unlined. The Robert is available in 20 colors. It's a very popular shoe for them. They even have the Bobby, which is the same last, but it's in shell cordovan. And so it's something that I've definitely got on my list. And, you know, they make great shoes. Can't say enough about it. So if you have an opportunity to try, give Tricker's a look. Now, be very careful when you're looking at Tricker's online. There are a number of websites, and I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but there are some websites that are selling these shoes for $650, and you can just go to the Rest of World website on trickers.com or trickers.co.uk, and you can buy them for, you know, 326 pounds, which is the equivalent of about $400. So be cautious not to get caught in the I'm gonna charge you a really high exchange rate because I can game. So but other than that, you know, fantastic, well made, classic, and they have a lot of different styles, a lot of different you know, the brand is quite as big as like an Allen Edmonds is in the United States. They just put out a lot of shoes, and they're all really high quality. So this is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and I'm out. Have a great day.